does telling people to really stick to the end of the video work? I'm tired of every video I open up, the person tells me, make sure you stick to the end of the video. Does it work though? I guess it does.
And I remember I was at like this YouTube conference thing a year and a half ago. And like the guy who was interviewing me was like, so the first person you should hire when you are getting big as an editor, what do you think the second person you should hire is? And I'm like, who the fuck says you should hire an editor? I was like, I've never worked with an editor. I was like, the edit is where I write the story. The editor is, and he's like, you know, and the assumption that he was making is that like the purpose of this solely is to grow.
Hello. All right, I just wanted to talk real fast. I feel like I've been watching a lot of these how to do YouTube videos, and I've come to the conclusion that it's like a double-edged sword. They will probably help you get better at YouTube, but I also feel like they can quickly have you overthinking YouTube.
The driving desire to be on YouTube for aspiring creators is that they want an outlet for creative expression. They want to make art, and they want to make interesting things. They want to tell stories, and they want to do all that. And when I know that's my sole driving force, so I never look at metrics. So I never pay attention. So I didn't monetize my channel. It's why I never focused on any of that shit. I just wanted to make things that I thought was good. And now I think the pendulum has swung so far in the other direction. Where it's just about like monetization.
Sometimes I go back and forth with like, should I buy this new transition pack, or should I buy this new editing subscription service so you have more whooshes and wahs and graphics, and I think about all that stuff. And then one day I did some self-reflection and looked at my own viewing habits. I watched Trey Rags. This man films his videos on his cell phone vertically, but then posts his videos horizontally. So his videos only taking up 20% of the screen really. His thumbnail is the same as his video recording. It's a screenshot. I guess that was supposed to be a no-no. Then I watched some kid make like food in his 1910 pot. And then I'm subscribed to a lot of female vloggers, how they'll just talk about stuff, and then every once in a while talk about how they have depression. And a lot of them have depression right now, so I watch all of those videos. And that's it. Nothing fancy. No pop-ups, no crazy edits. Even on the one where I watched the coach watch a boxing match, sometimes I have to wait for him to reset his Wi-Fi and blow his nose, and then no complaints. And I feel like everybody has probably one comfort channel of people that their lighting terrible, their audio's terrible, their video quality is not that great, but every video that they post, you feel like watching it. So this is where I think YouTube advice kind of starts to get weird, because there's people that you like and you'll watch them do pretty much anything, and you'll ignore a lot of the quote unquote mistakes.
My favorite YouTuber, he literally doesn't look at that. His wife uploads his videos. He finishes them and then starts making another one. He doesn't even look at his back. He doesn't have access to his back. He doesn't give a shit. He just makes what he thinks is good.
Creation for creation's sake.
And then here I am, or probably a lot of you maybe, you're not even posting as much as you would like, because you're worried about every video has to
pass a series of rigorous tests to answer one simple question. Is it a banger?
I think that comes from watching too much and not doing enough. And it's like, I'm subscribed to a lot of the people who do have the fancy edits, but I don't really remember their names. I don't pay attention to what they do, and I don't click on a lot of the videos, but I am subscribed. And I'm wondering if anybody else do the same thing. Like when you see a high quality, highly edited video, you feel obligated to like click and subscribe and like pay attention for a little bit, because you see how much effort they put in, but then on the same end you don't really care. And I feel like there's always a sentiment in the comments that I've noticed on some videos, like when YouTube brings up an old video, people go, God, I missed this time of YouTube. I miss these old YouTube days. And I think what everybody's kind of missing is just seeing creators create without trying to like trick you to stay longer. And I kind of feel like that was what the appeal was with TikTok when it first started, was you're back to just seeing people make grainy videos on their phone, and it felt like personal again. I don't know how TikTok is now. I had to get off of TikTok because all those, I don't know if you came across them, but like the video pops up with this guy like catching his girlfriend cheating on her or something like that. Those videos started to make me mistrust women. And I feel like it was bad for me to keep seeing those videos. I felt like TikTok kind of had like this hidden agenda, which you couldn't fight because you couldn't control what popped up in front of you. Like on YouTube, at least you can control what you click on. But TikTok, I feel like they were putting stuff in front of me intentionally because they had like a little bit of an agenda. So I got off TikTok.
We're not talking about this or this. We're talking about this.
So my point is, like, there's all these tips and trick and like do this and do that. There's value to it. There's definitely a lot of value to it. But I feel like there's also something missing. And I can't really put a finger on it.
Back in the vlog days, 6-7 years ago, it was much more about creativity. And now it's much more about metrics, numbers, like fucking juking the algorithm, maximizing retention and 100%. All that. I don't give a shit about any of that.
I think it's just very tempting to try and reap rewards as soon as possible. And I think that's what we're all trained to do. And if you're not getting rewards as soon as possible, it's like you're doing something wrong. But in a capitalist society where everybody's trying to compete with each other and show off to each other, you almost feel this urge that you gotta like optimize every single thing for that game and not for the enjoyment. And I think I just enjoy watching him do it because he enjoys it so much and it's just different. I don't want that pan and I don't want his fridge, but I want to see him put stuff in that fridge and put stuff in that pan because he loves it. And he has so much fun doing it.